out to Anne. Thank you, Anne. If you book a 30-minute or longer with me, I'm going to shout out your first name in the beginning of a video. Go on TonyBomboni.com. Check out all of my services. I do predictive readings. I don't do soil readings, but I do tarot readings, Reiki healings, coffee cup readings, candle wax readings, and custom ASMR content. So if you miss my ASMR videos, book a custom ASMR video. We're doing a whole month long of predictions right now. And last night, in my between awake and dream state, I came up with the idea of soil reading. So I never did mud reading, so we're going to give this a shot. I'm going to go ahead and do dry soil first, and then I'm going to go ahead and do wet soil. Okay, so let's get down and dirty. All right, so here is the soil. And make sure you subscribe if you enjoy these predictions videos and you want to see more. I upload every single day. Okay, so, oh, it's already making a huge mess. Alrighty, so we're just gonna start. Let us see what we see in the soil. So, I picked these fresh last night for part of this video. The autumn season plants are starting to come through, so I'm going to use this as a pointer. Well, my loves, first and foremost, I do see here that someone is either intimidated by you or scared to reach out. They are only one person in your life. No one else is like this. And they stand out, and they stood out to me. Because, well, they just did. They stood out here. It's like they're kind of shocked, surprised, or confused as to why you're not reaching out to them. And although they may seem like a small thing in your life, they make a huge difference. I don't know if that makes any sense whatsoever. So yeah. Some of you need to work with turquoise. Yes, the turquoise crystal. I do see that. I see some people playing soccer. Okay, and that's like us. You're very gifted and talented in that field, in that industry. Playing soccer. You should play more sports. I think you're more talented than you realize. Even if you're not into it as much, kick a ball sometimes, see how well you do. Kick a ball between friends. And this might end up a gift you have, You can make something of yourself. I feel like a lot of people are also trying to, make something of themselves. Maybe you have family that has money, but you want to make your own name of yourself. You don't want to just be known by, let's say, the family lineage. Give me 1 second, guys. All right. Some of you are gonna have like a scar or a mark that's going to be there a long time. So be careful not to, bump into things, scratch yourself on stuff, because that scar may be big and you might think it's like ugly in the future and you don't like it. So be careful this week. I feel like this week specifically, there could be something that causes you to have a scar. So be careful. I see the mountains. This reminds me kind of like Appalachian. Very like I'm getting a very woodsy vibe from this area here, and I feel like this is somewhere new for a lot of people, especially if you've never been to Appalachia or just somewhere that is. No, I'm gonna say it's Appalachia. I see an axe here. Maybe some of you are gonna learn to kind of camp for a little bit on your own. And like surviving in the wilderness for a day. That might be some fun adventure now in the fall season. Respect nature. If someone tells you not to feed the birds, don't feed the birds, that sort of thing here. I'm seeing you could run into some tension with someone, even if you are in like a camping group or, you go on a field trip for school. That could be something that you run into some issues here. I just realized this totally can be used as a quill because it's wet, and look what it's doing. I don't know if you see that. Oh, well, there you go. Yeah. It's, here, let me show you better. Let me see if I can write it out and you can see. Yeah. I'm spelling my name, Tony. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah. This could totally be used like a quill. Okay, anyway. I see a desolate, type of feeling here. Like maybe you thought you could be friends with someone, but it just didn't work out. This feels like 3 people specifically, maybe a group of 3. I'm seeing a lot of group energy and vibration here today. And basically, yeah, it's like they just didn't want to be your friend, or it could be you invited yourself to go on a trip with them and they didn't invite you. And so now you feel a certain way about that. But it's understandable because also at the same time, they planned this trip months ago, I feel. And they didn't expect you to come in their life at that time and then all of a sudden invite yourself, if that makes sense. So try to understand from their viewpoint too, and don't take it to heart. There could be another trip in the future. Obviously, especially since they like taking trips together. So they might invite you. They just want to get to know you more. They don't want a trip ruined because they don't know you. When you bring someone on a trip and you don't know them that well. So you don't know how it's going to go down. So that's risky territory. I keep taking off these white things because they keep coming off this thing. It's like has a bunch of little like white stuff left on it. It's kind of cottony. Well. Ooh, some of you picked a major in college and you're not happy and you've already changed it, and maybe your parents are not happy and they're saying, oh my gosh, how many times do you have to make up your mind? For goodness sake. Something will stick out like a sore thumb, but you're kind of ignoring it, or you're not making it, you're not bringing awareness to the problem. And you kind of do, because that could end up you getting emotionally hurt, mentally hurt. Some of you are still thinking about that ex-partner, honestly, and wondering, should I stay? Should I go? Should I come back? Should they come back? Should they stay? Should I go? Vice versa. So whatever I'm saying could apply to someone you know, or how it relates to you in general. root yourself back home to where you originally started. Your family life. Where did things originate and how did they play out to make you who you are today? I think a lot of you are going to do that kind of therapy work as well, inner internal healing, clearing things away. I see a lot of light coming through. So a lot of times we think we're in darkness, this earth is changing, things are getting worse, oh my God. But no, there's actually little specks of light all around, still standing strong. So I see that, like, in a sense, trying to show to you, hey, you know what? It's okay. It's going to be all right. Even if it's a little, it's bogging you down, it's weighing you down right now. Okay. I see like a big octopus here, and it's kind of reached its little tentacles all over. You feel like someone's definitely over manipulative, like they're just moving the pieces around, and you swear you put that one thing there, and then they kind of deceive you, and they're like, no, you did that, not me. And so I think they're trying to trick you and get you in trouble. So especially someone that has access to a room or a key, and they're the only one with access there, and you are too. Who else could it be, right? You're not going crazy. You're not the one moving stuff around. It's them. So I don't know what that means. So we're going to move these pieces. Oh, well, that wasn't a good idea. I'm going to move these pieces one more time for one final message. Careful where you hide your diaries and journals. Someone can find it. I think they're already reading it for some of you. Only if that resonates with you, okay? There's a bridge here filling the gap. Eventually you will fill that missing piece, so the puzzle of your life. And it's going to play a huge role, a bigger role than you realize. But then the bridge will move quickly. So it's like, while you have access to this knowledge, figure it out. Do it now. This is your sign to get it done now, because you won't have a chance. This will resolve a huge issue that you've been experiencing for a very long time in your life. This includes health. This includes money. This includes stability. Someone's feeding you empty promises. Maybe a lot of food, like they're buying you food that's not high in a nutritional value, and they keep buying it for you, but you're like, well, I can't keep eating that. So keep in mind that you have to feed yourself what you feel you need, not what someone else feeds themselves. The same foods, the same meals do not work for everyone. It's not compatible with everyone's biological systems. So be mindful of that. Hanging around a lot of people that eat a certain way, that's not good for you, okay? Any last thoughts before we move on to the soil? You're going to have to, I would say, fill that space. There's like a missing space in your yard or something. You might want to add a tree there, or, some flowers, maybe just something that attracts the wildlife at your doorstep, something to invite more positive energy. We might want to light some incense or sage. I know I'm going to do that too pretty soon. All right. One more final message before we move on. Again, the three energy kicking in here. But they're a good energy. there's a good person you want to keep around, and they really need you right now. They need your help and assistance at this time. So, what do you see here? I see the face of someone who's very artistic, very creative, someone that's passionate about others more than themselves, so very selfless energy. Someone that feels like maybe some people would describe them as just insane in a good way, because of how creative you are. And it's like you're very beautiful. You express a very beautiful, effeminate energy. This is for some of you. I'm getting that vibe of just, again, like a very passionate, creative aura. This is a good time to create in general. And there's a lot of that energy around you, even in dreams. I feel like you're summoning a lot of this in your astral day-to-day existence, if that makes any sense. Correlates to your life. A lot of you are writers. A lot of you are inscribing things and then ripping papers and then having to do it again. I also do see the heart chakra here. So tap into that Anahat energy. The heart will heal you. Okay, so that will create the healing you need to recover from any illness, diseases. So I think one final message is hope. Have hope, and peace will find you. All right, so thank you so much, and I'm going to go ahead and begin. With the mud. We're going to dig into the mud reading. Directly on this table. Oh boy. I'm definitely going to have to get some extra napkins. By the way, if you guys wonder where I get my beautiful colored napkins from, IKEA. Okay, I'm definitely going to have to prep some napkins here. Put them in my lap for now. All right. Just going to mix this together. So again, when you book a personal reading with me, honestly, if you book a tarot, a coffee cup, or a candle wax reading, and you say, Tony, can you please do a mud reading, a soil reading, a sand reading, a herb reading, a plant reading, I can do it. It's your paid session. It's your money. I can do it. Okay? Don't worry. A crystal reading, a rune stone reading. Okay? I'm going to actually come out with a newsletter to address that, because I feel like I know not every person watches every video of mine. So I'm going to have to make that clear. I do have people booking my coffee reading, and a lot of times they say, can you read my tea leaves? I can do it, you know. So obviously I could have poured the water, but this is ASMR, so I want to make more sounds for you. And this is just topsoil. It's sitting in my pot. I'm like, it's just going to waste sitting here. There's not even a plant in there, so why not use it? I have plenty. Okay. I think that's enough. It's pretty muddy, I would say. Yeah, that's enough. Okay. This table has been through a lot this week. Okay, so actually, yeah, I'll put that there. It's fine. Let's see what the mud messages are for you. What are the muddy messages all about? All right, so I could just keep it in my hands, honestly, but it is kind of a pain. This reminds me of Hocus Pocus when the zombie dude came out of the soil in the graveyard. Like, this is how I feel right now. If this wasn't Spooktober enough for you, I don't know what is. I definitely went all out this season. Okay. But I would do anything for my poopsies. I will get down and sorry for you. Okay. Ooh, my nails be nasty. I have to step out soon. I'm like, ooh, my nails are gonna be nasty. Alrighty. Well, that was fun. So, who doesn't love the smell of wet soil? At least I do. Do you hear that sound? It's from here. Huh. I wonder why. Anyway. So, maybe that's spirit. We're channeling here. We're channeling Mother Earth's energies, Mother Gaia. The power of soil is very, very powerful, potent. Someone is very much, I'm going to put it lightly for YouTube, wanting to be intimate with a lot of other people. They're in that kind of vibration right now, in this male energy. It's definitely a male coming through here. The dominant energy, okay? And there's no love there, though. it's very lusty. So I don't know why I heard Capricorn. Like, this feels like a Capricorn right now. And yeah, they might want something with you if this relates to you, and or if you were that male Capricorn. Yeah, so however the message applies. Some people could get kind of hurt in the process because it's like, oh, you just wanted me for one thing and I thought you wanted to date me, and then it doesn't kind of lead into that. So that could be pretty disappointing, especially for the woman. So let's continue. I would say that yeah, overall, there's a lot of travel to Europe for some reason. Next year specifically. I see like Norway, Sweden, but then also South Central part. I don't wonder where that is. You'll have to go in groups. Again, I keep seeing this group energy. I wouldn't go alone. I don't know why. I just feel like that wouldn't either be safe, or it would just be, you won't feel safe in general, even if nothing happens. I see this kind of, it's like a mix of a gargoyle and a lizard here. A very gothic type of energy here. And it's... I got goosebumps. Oh, I got like a weird energy. All of a sudden I got chills. Ooh, I don't know if I like this energy all of a sudden. Ooh. Ooh, I got chills, guys. I don't know. I don't really like this energy. I'm going to tone it down a bit. Send it some love. Call upon the name of Yeshua HaMashiach, Christ Jesus of Nazareth, to clear this energy away, whatever this is. Alright, I don't really like that. It's pretty much gone. We send you some love and clean you into the light. I think I just cleared something for you, because I'm telling you right now, something was lurking and following you. It's like a lot of you have sometimes this energy attachments, and it can get a little bit uncomfortable. It just hit me. I got like chills like up my arms and like goosebumps, and it went down my spine and I froze. Like I just felt like trapped in fear. I almost still feel kind of like a little bit fearful after that. So thank you for clearing yourself away and not disturbing our peace. So sometimes, yes, there is healing in a reading. There's stuff I pick up on, and we cleared that out collectively. So hopefully that leaves us alone. And now I'm definitely going to sage. So. Especially if you feel like something's pricking you like this, like poking at you in your energy, that's a sign, especially when you're around others. I feel like maybe one of these people you shouldn't go and explore with. And they have a lot of attachments. And then, you ever notice like when you travel somewhere alone, things are peaceful. And then when you go with that one person, it's like this great disturbance. So I would follow that trust, that heart. Like, that's telling you something. That's forewarning you about someone. Like, hey, maybe you should not be hanging out with this person specifically while you're going somewhere. Because, yeah, that could attract bad things, God forbid, on your trip. And you wouldn't want that to happen and to ruin the fun, right? I wonder if I should do a video with nothing but scary messages, like things that are gonna scare you or freak you out, like for Halloween or something. Let me know if you want that. I know that's like not really ASMR, but some people wanted me to do like scary story time stuff I've been through that freaked me out, that spooked me, All right. So Some of you are putting way too much seasoning in your food. Like, you need to tone it down, okay? That's affecting your stomach lining and irritating you, and you're not even realizing it. You're wondering, what did I eat? No, it's what you put in what you eat. So stop too much salt, pepper, paprika, cayenne, Cajun, turmeric. Like, too much of even, yes, turmeric is no good. That sucks your iron dry. Anyway, too much of anything is no good. I heard if you mix turmeric with milk, it's okay. But anyway, I understand that doesn't work with all food. Now I'm craving chicken with turmeric. Okay, that's beyond the point. Be careful also eating, biting into hard stuff here. Your teeth are the hardest bone in the body. This is why when we, decompose, not to be graphic, but the teeth. It's one of the only things you can find left, the teeth. So it's hard, but like still, yes, even something harder than your teeth you can bite into. Like, it takes like a little tiny bit of that seasoning that got loose, and you're screwed. You have to go to the dentist's office. So, a lot of you are going through 6 different things. So it's like a health issue, bad grades at college, someone I know is dying, someone stole $200 from me, my computer broke and I'm having a horrible headache for weeks now. Like, this migraine won't go away. Okay, well, that links with health issue, but maybe it's 2 health issues, right? Like, literally, one at a time. If you need to call someone, schedule a doctor's appointment, go do that first. Then do that thing. Then take care of that thing. Then call up your friend you haven't spoken to in a whole year because you're still bitter at each other because of something that happened. And I also get this bitter taste in my mouth, too. It's like, again, like, it's kind of like salt, right? Just very, like, someone's very salty with you and holding on to old stuff. So this mud reading is a lot more heavier, honestly, than the soil. And I guess we're doing shadow work today, aren't we? Some of you feel like hiding. You're very ashamed of yourself. And maybe others are ashamed of something you have done or said or contributed to someone's suffering in some way. That's what I'm saying more specifically. But why hide when they already know what you did? You hiding is just you admitting defeat, in a sense. Yeah, it's okay to do it for a day, 2 days. You know, we all need that day or two sometimes of the month to be pity, to have a sucky day. Not every day has to go great. Not every day has to be so positive. And this month will teach us that. So, oh, this kind of spooked me a bit, actually. I did see an owl earlier. I swear I did. Or no, there was something, I don't know. No, I think I saw it in someone's coffee reading, and now I'm seeing it here again. So this might apply to them, but also, like, literally, I see this owl again. Oh my gosh. I'm seeing a lot of this bird symbology lately. This looks like a bird that's kind of upside down here, and then it's facing this upright owl on a branch. But the branch kind of looks like Australia. There's a lot. This could represent a long-distance relationship that's not working out. This also could represent something that will spook you about the relationship. Something in the night. Maybe someone doing something behind back in the night or in the dark when you're not aware. So long distance a lot of times doesn't work because, well, unfortunately, people cheat. They go with other people because it's too hard to be away from someone you miss, you yearn, then you want to be with someone. Okay, we're all grown. Okay, let's be real. This is how a lot of long distance relationships unfold, unfortunately. It's hard. Or like you used to be close distance with them and then one person had to move. This is what this feels like too. So now you think it's going to work out and they're going to come back and move back eventually, or I'm going to move in with them. Nah, no one's moving overseas here in this case. So I see that you could run into some issues. I'm not saying someone's cheating in particular. I'm just saying this is the vibration it's giving for some, and for others this just can't work. You have to be honest with yourselves and say, hey, I want to see other people. I'm tired of waiting on you. I don't want you to fly in once a year and see me. This is not enough. I can't do this anymore. Be realistic. Set standards. Set boundaries. Don't waste your life. Don't waste time. It's too short. You're going to look back and regret it. Trust me. Unless there's really love, but this is like, sometimes you have to let them go. You know? Let go of what you loved and then move on. Love someone new. Love someone closer. Give yourself what you deserve. You don't deserve to suffer and wait on someone. You're not an army wife, okay? But if you are, then this could apply as well. I have a soft spot for people in the Army, the Navy, the military. I don't know why. The Air Force. Like, I never used to care. In the last year or two, I have such a soft spot. I don't know why. Like, I was leaving the store the other day and there's kids like, oh, we're trying to go in the Navy Museum. Would you like to donate to help us buy tickets, or our class can go? And I'm like, oh, sure. I gave him $10. It was so cute. I don't know. I have such a soft spot for Navy, military. I don't know why. Lately, I have no idea why. It hits me like a soft spot. Like, I have a great respect and love for people who are, shout out to all you Navy, military, Army. I don't know. It just makes me cry almost. I don't know why. Like, I who knows why? I have no clue why. But, yeah. You know, we were always raised, like, oh, respect people who went, veterans. And I never got it. I never understood it. I never cared, to be honest. But in the last year or two, I really do care. I'm like, oh, I don't know. It's just a very soft spot for some reason. Don't know where that stems from. Okay, I think it's about time for me to shift the mud. Let's see. Some final messages. Oh, someone's saying peekaboo. They're going to surprise you, pay you a surprise visit. They're going to come out of nowhere, out of the blue. This indicates also for a lot of souls a new lover, a new date. You're going on dates again after some period of time, and this person, like, peekaboo, I'm the one that's gonna be with you the rest of your life. That kind of energy. But they don't know it. You don't know it, obviously. We can predict the future, but we can't predict the future. Makes sense? Psychics can predict other people's futures. We don't know crap about ourselves. Let's just be honest. So that's exciting. Whoa. Be careful of bugs in the house. Make sure you spray, call the pest control guy, that kind of stuff. This can be like a very pesky invasion of something here. Careful at calling each other names, curse words, being nasty and mean. I'm seeing people getting slapped. Not funny, but people getting pushed over, like literally, people just in all outright rage at each other. I don't know why you're so enraged. Where did the love go? I thought we were shifting to 5D. Well, I guess not yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, I almost want to say like in a parental way, get real with yourselves. I don't know why I'm saying that. No clue. Get real with yourselves. Be honest with each other and get right with yourselves. Don't harm each other because of a disagreement. This is very disappointing energy. It's like you could have had peace. This could be sibling rivalry, brother, sister specifically. Brother and sister specifically. Not brother, brother, not sister, sister. Some of you are going to, in like meditation, you're going to have visitors or some from outer world being kind of come through and you're like, what is this energy? It's very unfamiliar. You're not going to see a face. You're just going to see a being or a creature or entity. Don't fear it. It's inherently good. It's just, you need to let it flow. You don't have to tap into it. They're just visiting. Because sometimes when you get out there, you start, even like in hypnosis, you start seeing things you normally wouldn't. So it's nothing to fear, thankfully. Oh, be careful of stones, kidney stones. Some of you who's having way too much tea, right? Who's stressing too much. Okay, be careful. I heard even eating too much pasta can do it. So, yeah, balance. Everything in balance, guys. You can have one of everything once a week, once a month, like not every day, okay? Balance. So, I think we're already ready for one final message. It's gonna be okay. Get excited. I see a huge wave, like waterfall here. Wouldn't hurt to go to a water park, somewhere warm, somewhere maybe an indoor water park. I know like places like Wisconsin have one of the best. Those are fun. Take the kids, take the family, go like on a road trip. Right now is better time than ever. See the snow, okay? It's coming. It's going to be very snowy this winter. A lot of wives are not happy at home, but I feel like this adventure will make them happy and give them a reason to get out of the house. Like I feel like they're tired of cooking and cleaning all the time, doing the chores, feeding the children, taking care, giving milk to the baby. It's just like, like that day over and over and over and over again can make anyone fed up, no matter how much you love your kids. They deserve... Your wives deserve to be spoiled too, okay? They're tired of seeing you at work all the time and them being by themselves at home, which is the children. And so it's like, they want to see you two more. They want, maybe some fun time in the bed, you know what I'm saying, too? Like sometimes like I feel like you just come home from work, a lot of you, and then you just don't give that to them. So I'm just being real with you. Like this is what they're looking for, okay? All right. There's also this very like magician energy here, this very ancient old temple energy. Ooh, what is this? A lot of this gives me like Cthulhu symbology, honestly, especially with that octopus thingy I saw earlier and the gargoyle. I don't even want to mention that dang gargoyle because even me saying gargoyle right now, I'm feeling that bad energy. I almost want to like hurl. Like it does not feel good. That specific energy, I don't know why. I'm not saying gargoyles are bad. I'm just saying that specific one was, it was like a lizard. And yeah, I don't know. Really weird vibes I got from that one. It's shook me up a bit. But I'm seeing a lot of this kind of symbology, this ancient, what do you call it, Norse symbology? I don't know, Nordic. I don't know if that's even the case. But someone's ancestors, perhaps a Norwegian, because that's why I saw it makes sense, Norway and Sweden earlier. Coming through, and they're very communicative, and maybe they communicate through the soil. So work with the soil, especially if you have Norwegian in your blood. Tap into that energy and see maybe a Viking energy as well. They don't come through Viking, they come through more spiritual type of energy healers, but like they do kind of deep shadow work. This is the vibe I get. I have no idea. I think that's what they're trying to come through and say. And they're definitely moving the wand. You see that? It's like very shaky. I'm not even shaking my hand. They're moving the wand. It's crazy. Wow. Oh, I think they're saying I have to move the wand in the soil. Okay, for the final message. So I feel like they definitely work with circles, rituals of protection. They're here to protect you. They're also telling you to not forget them, because they lived lives at one point too. I feel like they lived a long time though. I'm talking like 500, 600, 700 years, like that kind of thing. 800 years. Could be an otherworldly being, could be just someone this almost reminds me of like a Reiki symbol too. It's like they're just and they're healers. They're here to heal us, help us align to our truest, highest vibration. Maybe I feel like they're also, I see this like beam of light now coming through, and they're giving this energy now to us. So I almost want to say like, thank you for giving us this good positive energies. We really do appreciate it. I'm just feeling the good vibes. I'm just flowing with it intuitively. Maybe you put your hands over the screen and we collectively say thank you. A prayer of just thanks to the earth for giving us what we need, the soil. This is what gives us life. This is what feeds us. We have to thank it more. Thank God for making the soil, making the earth, So yay! What a beautiful way. And of course, to clear the energy, we say thank you. You may go now. You're free to go, Nordic Spirit. Thank you for allowing us to channel your vibrations today. Love and light blessings. We bestow blessings on the earth. We say thank you. Flowers are a symbol of course, one who has already passed on into the light. Thank you for allowing us to channel you. And I didn't even realize this. Like, why did I pick flowers, right? And then now I realize why I picked flowers. Crazy how this stuff works. This is definitely like magic arts type energy. I've been doing this stuff for years. People don't know. As a kid, I've been working with plants, soil. Like I was the only kid who worked in mud, got his nails dirty, and everyone's like, ew, or like judging me or bullying me for that. Playing with this dirt, the sand in the playground. Yeah, I didn't like to play with the slides and the swings. I like to play in the mud. Maybe a ancient past connection, past life. This is what this felt like to me. Like I always was drawn to places like Norway, the Norwegian people, and I don't know, other places of course too, like India, but this came through, so who knows, maybe an ancestor of mine, right? From far beyond. Or I feel like it's mostly you guys though, because last time I checked, I don't think I have any Norwegian in my blood. But yeah, beautiful. Thank you. Wow. Subscribe if you enjoyed this. You want more like this, tap. But maybe we can channel ancestor energy next week. All right. So again, TonyBomboni.com if you'd like to check out your own service and reading. Wow, this was unexpected. I haven't done something like this in God knows how long. Crazy. Very fun. I'm going to have a lot of fun with this now that I'm doing a lot more stuff. Yeah, I can't wait to do your pick a readings with like pick a soil, pick a flower plant reading, right? So yeah, again, TonyBomboni.com. Book yourself a reading today. You can request anything from me. I'm open. Okay? Open to do something fun for you. All right. Be well. Stay safe. I love you all so much. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.